was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Here, he's got this busted up tooth. Smile for me, man. This was the security guard at this thing, at this event, right up here. Right up here. We got this guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy, punched Sneako in the face. No one touched him. He jumped off the stage, hit Sneako in the face. I watched the whole thing happen. This was just right now?
Just now.
Just fucking happened.
The guy that he shut off the speech to go play his music, he just got rocked in the face. But I'm a non-violent person. You know, I care about America first. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. We'll take it through the legal.
If Glutton for Punishment was a person, it would definitely be Sneako. This man has literally become nothing more than a running joke on and offline. Now, the last time I talked about Sneako, he could not get into a particular event because he basically got blackballed, in so many words. Like, he burned every bridge that he had laid out for him. All he had to do was just lay low, be to himself, and not try to be controversial. But then when you look up and he pops up somewhere, he's always involved in something very degenerate. And then with the people that he keeps as company, they are steeped in anti-blackness themselves. So y'all already saw the video right there. And basically the rundown of what happened is there was this event. It looked like it was at a club of some sort, and they started going at it with the black security guard that was there, and then they tried to make it seem like it was an issue that was going on with him based on the music that was playing. And you know, then that's when they started yelling out and chanting F you, F you, F you, and he was playing back with him by throwing him the bird and just kind of playing back with him, until Sneako decided it was a good idea to slap the hat off of the security guard's head. Now, in my honest opinion, I believe Sneako was trying to actually slap the security guard across the face, but missed and ended up hitting the hat, and the hat flew up. And then that's when the security guard jumped up like Thanos and straight up did a tightrope punch straight to the face of Sneako, knocking him back and then chipping his tooth, as you can see right there on the screen. And none of his buddies did anything to help him or assist him. To my knowledge, one of the people that was there was some kind of UFC fighter, and all he did was just stood there and looked completely shocked, like he wanted to grab and clutch his invisible pearls as if he was some kind of big grown ass Karen. None of them did anything. This goes back to what Kid Gravity always says about people like that. They don't go outside. They feel like the strongest that they can be, whether by themselves or as a unit, is whenever they are online, because online, that's their haven. But when they go outside and they have to actually touch grass, then you see the results of what ends up happening from their consequences, because they get emboldened. Now you got to say to yourself for a second here, look at the frame of a Sneako and look at the frame of this security guard. This security guard is built like if he was to pluck someone, he would knock their head back like a Pez dispenser. Why would you even be bold enough to even try that? But that's just who they are. They feel like they are that bold. And then I think what it is that Sneako was not by himself. He was around a lot of people, and he thought, oh, if I do this, then my friends, so-called, are going to have my back. Yeah, all they did was go outside and make up some narrative about what happened. Now, you heard what Sneako said in the video. He said that nobody was touching anybody, or nobody got touched.
This guy jumped off the stage. No one attacked this guy, punched Sneako in the face. No one touched him. He jumped off the stage, hit Sneako in the face. I watched the whole thing happen.
Well, to Sneako and all his little friends that's sitting up there putting the cape on him now, after they didn't do anything that led up to that, we all saw the video, and it showed right there that Sneako did attack this guy first. So I don't know where in the world they came up with this thing of, oh, no one touched him or no one attacked him and all types of stuff, and they said that they saw everything, and now they're creating their whole new narrative as if this was not caught on video. So we're supposed to just believe your words and deny what our eyes saw, because apparently we all got cataract and our eyes are deceiving us. That's basically what this person right here who's recording this is saying. No, Sneako did what he did to this person, regardless of what y'all claim led up to it, which I'm going to show in a few minutes. Despite what y'all say led up to it, the fact of the matter is Sneako swung on this guy first, and he hit him, knocked his hat off, and the guy retaliated in self-defense. Yes, I'm saying it. This is a self-defense claim, and I'm standing firmly on my square as I'm saying it. That's exactly what happened. That is what I saw. That is it. That is all. If anybody feels some type of way about it, then they're just simply going to have to feel some type of way, because at the end of the day, Sneako should have kept his hands to himself, and he shouldn't have did what he did. Now you got him out here running around here copping pleas, trying to make it seem like he was the one done wrong, and now he's turned himself into the helpless little victim. So this is a post right here on Sneako's X account where he says security guard sabotaged the event and turned off the mic, started playing music and taunting the guest. He punched me and fell over, chipped tooth, no big deal, America first, Israel last. See, this is the type of stuff right here that, again, be having people not want to be associated with Sneako. And the thing is, now I'm starting to see he's living up to his name of Sneako, because he thought he could do a sneak attack on this security guard. And notice they got the picture of the screenshot of the security guard on the ground. Mind you, it wasn't because no one punched him or hit him to the ground. It's because he fell to the ground after he punched Sneako and jumped off that stage, and he lost his footing, because he leaped off that stage when that happened. Sneako, the thing is, how do you think people are going to react to you when you do stuff like that? You were being very disrespectful. You was in this man's face, this grown ass man, this big man who would probably break you and probably bend you into a pretzel if he wanted to, and you felt bold enough to actually do this in front of your friends, I guess because you felt like you had balls of steel that day, and it still didn't work out for you, because at the end of the day, your so-called friends, even the UFC fighter that was there with you, didn't even help you. You were literally out there by yourself on your own, defenseless, like an animal in the wild trying to fend for itself, and this is what happened. Yet again, Sneako and him doing all of this extra stuff is what got him into the predicament that he's in right now. And now he's going to try to run and be the victim as if he was the one in the right. They literally are trying to make the so-called music that the security guard kept turning up when they asked to turn it down the main catalyst as to why this happened. And then that doesn't excuse the fact that they were yelling obscenities towards him either. But that just shows you how a lot of them get down. They feel like they are entitled. And then this is a black security guard, and they don't think that black people are going to defend themselves. Hello? What happened last year when a hat went up in the air? Granted, it wasn't flicked off the person's head, but the last time a hat went up in the air, we saw the results of that. Now, this one was because you knocked his hat off of his head. That's a form of disrespect. Because now you're in his space. He felt attacked, which he was, and he had every right to go and do what he did. Now, what's going to end up happening possibly is Sneako is going to probably try to say or try to take out a lawsuit, which I doubt is going to work because it's all on camera that you assaulted him first. No one's going to take that up. Now, what you should do is take that money that you have and go get that tooth fixed. Because now you out here looking like Lloyd, played by Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. But that's on you. That is on him. I do not feel bad for Sneako. I don't feel bad for him in any capacity. And if you notice, every last video that I've done talking about Sneako has been in the form of a triple P, and that's for good reason, because he deserves the spot every single time. Every time he does something, he always ends up, it's all stuff that he does. He literally is his own worst enemy, and he seems to be very proud of it too. He seems to be very proud whenever someone verbally abuses him or even physically assaults. Well, in this case, I don't even consider that assault. That's self-defense. But whenever he puts himself in predicaments to get verbally harmed or physically harmed, he seems to enjoy it. That's a very weird behavior if you ask me. This guy is very strange. Very. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to try to figure out, nor am I a doctor, so you don't ask me to diagnose it. That is something he has to take up with himself, and a therapist, should he have one, should he get one? If he doesn't have one, I would I would say yes, definitely. But as far as his antics go and the company that he keeps, that's why you're in the positions that you're in right now. I feel absolutely nothing for him. As far as I'm concerned, this security guard that did what he did to him, because he was attacked first, deserves all the praise. There was even other PC people in there saying, give this man a raise. Or I saw people saying, call the bar to make sure that this man doesn't get fired. People would say, I will boycott this bar, or tell others to boycott it if you fire him. These were other white people saying that. Sneako, not everybody's on your side. And the fact that him and his friends try to turn it into a thing of, oh, I was attacked and nobody hit him. Listen, you may not have touched his face, but you hit his hat, which was attached to his head, which is his property. You attacked him. But see, they try to switch up the rules. But these be the same people that claim to be so superior. But they be the first ones to run for the hills when there's some action, usually action that they started, when they kick up dust. And now they want to run scared. Typical. And this is exactly why KG always calls them cowards. Because this was a cowardice act to try basically pull a sneak attack on this dude, and it didn't work. Imagine you pulling a failed sneak attack. That's exactly what happened right here. And then Sneako literally got the shock of his life right there in that moment. I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for his so-called little friends, or none of them that put themselves in these type of predicaments.